Busy working today. Look what we're getting done. Bay 1. Do you mind if you're in the video?
I don't care.
Bay 2. Gotta help her here.
Hi.
3. So all on one side in pink, we are doing odd numbers, and then over here is even. So we've got 54 bays. So the girls' stuff is going to go on this side, and the men's stuff is going to go on this side. And you can see Mikey just got all that organized over there with shelves. So we're going to be throwing out some toys to the dump here. I'm going to be bringing in some of these. These are just old pictures. These can all be placed in the different studios. And we're going to figure out where the studios are going to be. Oh, you can't get to any of that right now.
No, that's fine. Mine took over.
Yeah, because we got all this crap. All right. So yeah, that'll be 12, 13, 14. No, but yeah, 15. Mikey's just zooming along. And then we're going to make a map. And it'll tell us, we'll all know, we'll be on the same page as to which one. Oh my God, I'm just like totally digging out looking at these numbers. That's a weird one.
Yeah, oopsies.
What did you do?
The tooth smeared off.
Oopsies.
Well, Mike, you can't. Are you going to start there?
12, 14, 16, 18, 20.
Okay.
Well, I can't do some wood think.
Well, not these, because these are actually going in the she shed.
Oh, wait, if I find like a. This is broken.
Yeah, you can paint the chair, but yeah, you want to pull it out.
Oh shit.
And just make sure not to get it
Why'd you do it on
sprayed
the
everywhere.
grass?
Yeah, you could do the grass.
I didn't know this was metal.
You could even undo that, and we could keep just the top. If we can undo it, so you could spray paint it pink, and we could end up putting it somewhere. So more.
Which ones are the chairs that you wanted to bring up? Because I was gonna get them out and bring them up.
It's these two in the very back with the flower print on them. I'm trying to think, maybe there's something different that you could paint that is not. You're just feeling like spray painting something?
Yeah. Oh. That's a pretty picture there.
Oh yeah, there's all kinds of stuff. That came out of a nice house.
Hey, there's
What?
your wings.
Oh yes, the wings. He's wanting something to paint. Do we have a piece of... I mean, I said he could paint the white thing, but then I was thinking, maybe I don't want him to paint that white thing, because we could always take the back off and use it for something. It's like a white chair. I don't know.
He doesn't need to paint anything. You can help in here for a minute.
True. Yeah. Well, then you get to do that. You get to figure out how to make him help. Make him help. Inspire him. I don't know. You brought him. Or he brought you.
Technically, he brought me.
Oh, now I'm going to like name stuff according to the number.
Well, this will give us more of an idea on what we can get going in here.
Yeah. But I got to make the master plan first.
Well, yeah.
Oh yeah, and then we can even make like little notes on it, which ones have what crap in them, you know, like got to clean out this one. It's got
I mean, we're making progress.
kids' toy. Yeah.
It's
Well,
day by day.
just putting the numbers up is like all of a sudden it starts to transform it. We're putting it in writing, man. We're saying, boom, number 42 is going to be this kind of studio. I don't know, actually. We might just kind of keep this area open for a little bit, but we gotta figure this all out. 46. So you went to 53. So I think we have 54. I counted them last week. It's a goat's pen. I mean, we can keep it for now. It's not going anywhere. It's here.
Four.
Yep.
What we got?
But Which one is 54? Don't you think it would have been easier to like
we got
put them right in
54
the
beams,
middle?
So altogether, technically, we would have 52 bays.
Yeah.
And these would be our walkways.
Well, you're not walking around to the back. This is all being cut open. That's going to be a full
I need to
all
get
the
a
way.
grinder out here and I can start getting rid of this shit. I want to get a small dump trailer because this door here gives us plenty of opportunity to put a small dump trailer on that tractor and I can start throwing the fucking metal into it.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of carrying it out that way.
All right. Yeah. Yeah.
Or, like I said, a trailer for the mower, even.
Yeah.
Just something to where I can get it out of here and I ain't gotta hurt my hand more.
We can definitely like kind of keep this whole area with like the tractors and stuff right now. I mean, we did talk about moving this back up though. That was supposed to be in the upstairs. But
This is probably better off just staying down here for the moment.
Yeah.
Upstairs it's kind of nice being able to walk in there,
right.
look at what we're looking at. We can take all the
Right,
factory
right.
implements.
Yeah, and we're really I don't want anything like this upstairs.
I mean, I don't want any kind of tractor, anything up
I think
there.
it works-
should all be back here.
It works right now for back here since we have this this is almost like a little
and this is what I was
garage.
talking about last time we were talking. Got this concrete all busted up.
Oh yeah.
It can get busted up the rest of the way and taken the fuck out of here and pour new concrete in here. Do
Oh.
something else with this floor.
Yeah.
Because this is structural integrity right here. This fucking concrete being broken where these posts are. See
Yeah.
this?
Yeah.
Right there. That's the structural integrity of this barn.
Okay.
That is not good to have. I'd rather pour new concrete right there.
Okay. Well, how do we chop that up? How do you get it out?
Sledgehammer, pickaxe.
Okay.
When
Yeah,
my hand isn't
it is
broken.
really kind of bad right back here.
When my hand isn't broken. So, I'll use the paint for the moment. I'd say probably those two posts are the fucking worst. This one's not bad. So I'd say probably this crack here. Out. And then, well,
Yeah.
this doesn't really matter back here. This has nothing to do with
Oh, I know why why there's a problem. It's because it's wet behind there. See all
Yeah,
those
I know.
things growing up?
Yeah, I know.
Yep. It's so it freezes and thaws and so this
I
is
know.
the bad area.
I hope you
But
are pregnant.
even just right across the floor here, like,
Mhm.
Is that alcohol?
Would you
can't really.
this too?
I don't know if we're gonna bother with this right away.
Right, okay.
I think use some sealant through here
Yeah.
and possibly pour some extra concrete in here. I'm thinking
You what?
if I break this and take this all out, I can make a ramp going in here. So instead of the tractors being right here,
Oh yeah.
we can back them into here because that's out of the way.
Right. It's like a little
And then-
carriage stall.
And then if we wanted to do,
So then why don't we do from the goat's pen like over well, like we'll still reserve. Let me add everything up and make sure we have enough room to fit all the
because
art
what I'm
studios.
thinking is,
Anyway, say hi, Don.
Because it's nice to have a backup place to put animals if we did want them.
but what I'm
So
thinking is, if you're thinking from here, 46
yeah,
to 45, a
1,
large amount of beams.
2. So it's like 4 bays.
Both sides. I mean, that's
Yeah.
not bad, but
Yeah.
what I'm thinking is this could be a guy's section with the wood stuff, even. So that if we're working on tools, you guys are up there having a group thing. The tools can be operated still back here.
Right.
We got the tractors back here. Shit can get worked on here easier because we got this door.
That's true. So you don't have to walk into that door.
And that bay 0 can get turned into something else.
Okay.
What?
I'm thinking something else with that because we can seal that off. And our garage can come back here. If we get enough people out here or somebody that wants to help me.
And you know what's really nice about this is that it leads up to the fields where the building would be done.
Exactly. Or like an archery range or something else.
Yeah, true.
But, I mean, if I open this, obviously the door's gotta get fixed, but we pour the concrete right off this, right out. We got a concrete pad that can come out.
Oh, yeah.
to, I don't know, I'd say right about here. That way, if we have a trail coming up like we do now, we
Yeah.
can drive up onto a concrete pad
Yeah.
into the barn
Yeah.
And we got our workshop right there.
And then this is where you're going. We're going out to be building earth ships.
Yep. And I could have somebody back here with a sickle blade or sickle blade mower would get all this fucking cottontails dropped.
And it's way far enough away from the house up there. It's far enough away from the addiction center. It's far enough away from the studios.
I'm even thinking.
I mean,
if we
this
can get
fucking.
all this cut up.
There's
here.
no plans for this.
If we get
back
all this
here.
cut up here,
This
put
is
a
the
berm
only
back
spot
there.
that is not. Yeah, it's not
there's
even.
our archery range. There's our shooting range. There's
Well,
our whatever we want to use.
and my
it
son
for.
is going to need a place to stay. I'm talking Tristan.
And that- another
he's
thing,
going to be
though.
up here in a couple, and he's got a lot of cars. So we would want the cars to
You'd
be
want
back
at
here.
least concrete here.
Yeah.
This whole area where all this fucking.
I mean, he
shit
could
is.
literally, if that's the little driveway, he could come in this driveway. He could have like a house
Well,
or
I mean, your
a
goat
farm.
pen's right here.
We could do something separate for cars.
We can take your goat pen shit right down. That doesn't need to be there. That can be on a whole nother fucking area.
Oh, well, this is supposed to be a farm area right here. All
Yeah.
up in the
Well,
front.
I mean, this
all
is-
that is farm.
That's all got to get redone, anyways.
Yeah, but that whole area in there is farm. That right near the silos, like this is the farm, and I want little houses over there, little huts, the ones that I was talking about
Okay.
renting. So there's like 5 of them over there. But from this path right here that you made over, there's no plans.
My little world at the moment. Then.
I need a place for Tristan, but I figured this back side would be for
Honestly, for Tristan, this is Drucken area. It's all
yeah,
dry.
just a little tiny space.
From right there at the edge of that
Yeah,
over.
yeah.
He puts his little cabin right at the end of that driveway,
Right.
and then, I mean, he's got a workshop right here,
Yeah.
right next to his house.
Yeah.
He ain't got to walk fucking 30
And
yards.
it's anybody his age, you know?
Yeah.
If it's you that you're here, if it's somebody
Anybody.
else that's into cars, like there's a place there to stay because, you know, my kids will come and go. This is
But I
just supposed to
mean-
be fallback for them.
Dig this down 2-3 inches, lay concrete, like same shit that's in there, right out to this. This is taken care of. We can even incorporate Robert's idea with the cardboard coming back here to knock all this shit down.
Well, we're just going to do that where there's gardens up at the front for
but
now.
I mean, you can plant flowers
Maybe.
or whatever back here too.
Yeah. I guess.
Because
Yeah.
I'm sure there's females and shit out there
That's
that
true.
like cars and shit too.
That's true.
Men like flowers.
Yeah, because there really wasn't, Bay Zero was really not enough because like you're moving your cars in and all of a sudden, that was a really good idea, Mikey.
But I'm thinking,
I love you.
well, I'm thinking.
I'm all saying it
the more
on a
I
video.
look at it, we take these boards and shit down or leave these up. I don't really care.
Yeah.
Take one of them down, make just a straight pathway in here, put all the tools in here once this is cleaned out.
Right. Yeah, because it's already got walls.
So I already got walls. We ain't really.
This would make a really nice kind of wood shop tool area. It's
Exactly.
big. It's 1, 2, 3, 3.
It's 4 bays.
That's exactly how big I was thinking. Four
4 bays, and
for
then-
for the wood shop.
If we're gonna break this shit up, this tractor will fit in there. The implements can fit in here. This tractor, any of the equipment that we're using to keep on the property, to keep the property up to date,
Right.
can go over
Like a
here.
snow blower.
That can all go over here.
Yeah, because you drive it around back there. Yeah. So tractor, snow blowers, three-wheelers,
etc.
tires, yeah.
We don't need all that shit up there. We need it back here where it's good.
Right.
Work on shit.
Yeah. And then even some other shop stuff. We might take up more than this. We might have to go further with this.
Well,
Well, I mean, this could be the wood shop, but then you need a place kind of to have the tools, maybe.
no, I'm thinking wood shop tools going here.
Okay.
The
So it's
rest of
just
the tools
saws
go
and
over there on the
everything.
back wall.
And then if you need to do something, you just put up a one of these things,
Sawhorse.
sawhorse.
We got plenty of them in the barn, all throughout. We need an extra table or something. There's enough plywood.
Would these go in there?
Yeah, that's a bandsaw.
Okay, so these would go up against the wall in the wood
This is a
shop
bandsaw.
area.
This is an arm saw.
So we're thinking like shop class.
Yeah.
And then the cars go further out. We're talking wood shop in here, but cars are not in
Well,
here.
I'm talking about equipment off the left side, wood shop on the right. Need a place to work on cars. You got a dry spot to drive it right in.
Right there. Yep. And that's
That's what
what
I'm
we used to do, drive it in there because that's the only thing we could access. But I like that idea way better to like go back there.
But
like,
I mean, at the moment, we're gonna put all the tools on the right side and everything. Just see what we got, and then we'll move everything accordingly when I actually have help and not a broken hand.
Right. Yeah.
And then we can continue, like I said, working on this shit. A lot of this is metal. It's going to go right out in my scrap pile. And then I'll be loading into your fucking truck.
Yeah.
And a lot of that's wood. We'll just burn it and have talks
Right.
and fires.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And we could even put this somewhere like outside if we wanted and put a tarp over it near the fire pit.
Well, I want to do the pebbles around the fire pit here before we just continue to burn.
You want to do what?
I want to get those pebbles later on that fire pit.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But
Sorry.
I want to find a more permanent spot for it. Maybe some more bricks and we can do our heart-shaped fire
Yeah, yeah.
pit. For pure love and beyond.
Absolutely. We could even do it with the 2 hearts, you know, for the logo that's on my arm.
Yeah.
That would be pretty involved, but even 1 heart. Or we could have, I don't know, we could have 2.
Well, what I'm thinking is, say you want to have a guy's night, you got a different area for another fire pit.
Oh.
Do one out back here, even for the junk
Yeah,
and
far
shit we
enough
can
away.
take out of here, out of this side of the building, instead
Right.
of having to carry all the way up to the clean
Yep.
talk room areas or whatever you want to do.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because I'm going to be making videos in those.
Yeah, so I mean, you really wanted me to be carrying a bunch of just shit through and
No.
metal your
Right.
videos.
Right. So it makes sense to come through the back to drive around.
If I'm already going to be driving equipment through the back, why wouldn't I be just taking the shit that I don't need out the back too?
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Or just getting like a giant bunch of these fucking things together, make these into a heart shape, light them all up.
Yeah, that'd be cool too, but how do we put those into a heart shape? We only have
Circle.
5 of them.
I can get more. Trust me. I know somebody
That's a
that has fucking
big
like 30
fire.
of these.
But then somebody could kind of stand next to one. It's like the homeless things
Have
in
a
the
hobo
city, you
fire
know?
outside. I mean, like, who gives a
You could
shit?
even cut them in half and then,
I mean, I might, to be honest with you, if eventually,
they could be good tables too, though.
if we don't
Like-
cut these stalls out complete, if I don't feel like cutting some of these stalls out, we're gonna keep, you know, from this beam over here, I might just keep this one stall in here and make a table out of it.
Right. Like the other areas are already
Well, I'm
done,
saying from
so.
45 to 47,
Yeah.
and then cut the rest out and
Mm-hmm.
make that into our tool area. But this is a table somebody could walk
Yeah.
in and work on, and we
Right.
could shut a curtain, or I could have a welder in there or something. If somebody
Oh,
wants to
yeah,
learn how
because
to
we
weld,
kind of need space for that too.
well, if somebody wants to learn how to
Yeah.
weld, I can weld very well.
Yeah, and so did my husband. He was a master welder.
I suck with aluminum, so don't ask me to.
He did TIG welding.
I can do stainless steel. They say it's the hardest to learn. That was the easiest. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I can get perfect rainbow beads every time.
Yeah, well, you can see he made those wings up there. There's things scattered about that he did. And there's a recumbent bike down here, and he welded all that together. Well, maybe it's upstairs. It's blue. That was his bike. He made that with one hand. Because he got his hand in a saw. I don't
mean, you
know.
got like shit like this table here.
Where did the wings go?
I got them on this table.
Oh. We should put
I
them
didn't wanna spray
somewhere.
paint 'em.
We should put them...
I didn't want to spray paint these, so
Yeah.
That's aluminum. That's what that is. That's aluminum.
Let's put them on like 27 or something, like to figure out where Pure Hope goes. The wings go like in the middle. 27 is perfect. It's halfway because we went all the way to 54, even though it's not 54. So we're going to have to name these better so I understand.
We're missing like 10 numbers, but it's because I can't get to it.
Right.
We're missing 12, 14, 16, 18. We got 8 numbers missing.
Yeah. So I got to figure out which one. I really need to go get my notepad and draw it all out.
I mean, this is a perfect day to do it because we're out here and talking about it.
Yeah. All right. Let me go do that then.